Now, a day after attempted hacking of E-Citizen platform, Normalcy has resumed, with companies and individuals being urged to ensure their network are well protected from cyber attacks. And as Ode Francis now reports, the Cabinet Secretary for Information Communication Technology, that is ICT, CS Eliud Owalo, has confirmed attempts to hack the government online services, but assured Kenyans that their data was safe.
After 2 days of difficulties in accessing e-citizen services, a sense of relief has returned after the government confirmed the site was now secure for users.
We are very safe. You see, it was an attempted attack, an unsuccessful one at that. It was not a hacking. There's a difference between an attempted attack and a hack. A hack means you get into the system and adulterate whatever is domiciled in there, or you interfere with the data that you find there. There was no breach of data. There was no infringement on the privacy and security of our data. So I want to assure all Kenyans that our data is safe.
A statement signed by Interior CS Professor Kithure Kindiki said that investigations had revealed that there had been attempts to hack the site. The attempts saw provisions of services hampered for the better part of Thursday and early Friday. The sentiment was echoed by his ICT counterpart, Eliud Owalo. The government and technology professionals have not identified who exactly was responsible for the attempted hacking, although a group of people identified as Anonymous Sudan had claimed responsibility. It is still unclear how Kenya is equipped to fight the war against cyber hacking.
Our mitigation framework around the system repulsed that attempt. What they did was to try to jam the system or clog the system by making over and above ordinary levels of requests into the systems. No loss of data and no access to any information.
Despite the existence of a special commission dealing with the security of its citizens' data.
Yesterday's attempt was actually a botched attempt. It is what is described as a distributed denial of services, a DDoS, which has no bearing on the system and does not get to infringe on the data that Kenyans have in the cyberspace.
The Kenya Kwanza government emphasized the vision and its pattern to ensure its operation by ensuring that the provision of all government services is simplified through integration of the famous Gavam Kononi.
Not only is the technical work being done in terms of mitigating such attacks, even the legal and legislative and policy framework is very well being worked on.
But the safety of this appears to be in doubt, with hackers increasingly improving technology.
As much as we have addressed the current challenge, long term I want to also assure Kenyans that we have got adequate technical capacity within government to put in place an elaborate mitigation framework for purposes of ensuring that we have got data privacy and data security so that we have sustainable digital transformation.
Ode Francis, KTN News, Nairobi.
So now Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has asked leaders to put aside the political differences and